Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here, this is not Sports Lawyer here, and welcome back to a brand new live reaction here as well. For my 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership round six here between the Penrith Panthers and the Manly Warringah Seagulls here at Bluebird Stadium as well. And kickoff here is going to be at 5:30 p.m. as well. And if you guys are brand new to the channel as well, please give a like and subscribe here to the channel as well for more loads of content there coming in the near future as well. And you will not regret it as well. So yeah, let's go up to 500 subscribers here before the end of Easter as well. And yeah, tonight is going to be a pretty fun one there. I got a feeling there. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna get a good crowd here tonight. And yeah, yeah, Josh Sharp here on his return here for the Seagulls here. K Weeks there, replacing Josh Schuster, or you could say Cooper Johns as well. On at 5'8" there for this evening there as well. Christian Tuipulotu is out there as well. Who else is out there for the Seagulls? Well, we're gonna go through the team list as well, but I do want to say that just a quick notice there, for my fantasy there as well. So far, my round six score is not going the best. I'm not gonna lie. From the Dolphins game there as well. The Cowboys game there. From last night that I live reacted to. Tom Gilbert there. He's got himself there about like 64 points as well. And well, some and Isaiah Argento there, he didn't do the best as well for fantasy wise. Even though his kicking game there was pretty good, he didn't really have to do the much of the defense there and the running game there as well. So that's the reason why he's got such a low score as well, since he's only been focusing on the kicking game as well. So yeah, he's got himself there by like 29 points there. And Gilbert has got 64 points there, and yeah, so far, my overall score there is 4,146 points as well, and my overall rank there, so far, of course, is 56,479 as well, on where I am ranked there, for fantasy there for this year. So yeah. So for tonight, Brian Toho will be playing there as well with who else is in there with Sonny Luke as well in emergency six. And yeah, that's pretty much the players who are going to play for this evening. There's well for the next game as well, for the Broncos and the Raiders as well. Walsh, Farnworth there, Kerrigan, Reynolds, and who else? And that's pretty much it as well for the Broncos and the Raiders as well. For the players who are going to be playing for tonight as well. So I'm expecting the Broncos and the Raiders game there to be dominant as well. But I'm praying the Toho is going to score the same amount of points that he has done there from last week as well, when he scored more than Latrell Mitchell there as well on his 40. So yeah, I'm hoping he's going to stay in a 40 range as well. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But we're going to go through the team list as well. And yeah, um, obviously the game's going to be on KO. So I'm going to be watching it on the phone as well. So I do apologize if I do not read the chat there consistently there throughout the live stream since I will be focusing on just trying to commentate as well. So yeah. Um so we're going through the team list here as well. Just give me a sec. So here we go. So the ins there for the Penrith Panthers there is Matthew Eisenhuth there, which he will be filling out there for James Fisher Harris there at number 8 as well. So no for not for number 10 Sonny Luke is back from the calf injury as well. And he will be playing in the utility role as well. So I'm hoping that he's going to score maybe much more there than May. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I'm praying, but yeah, he has been consistently in that range as well. He was there back in round 1 as well against the the Broncos. So yeah. Um, and yeah, the outset is Jack Carger. So he isn't really much of a big out there for the Premier Panthers as well. For the Ins as well, Jay's just up there makes a big return as well on the wing as well. For number 2 there, there he is. And for the end there is Samilia Fainu there, but he's going to be in the reserves there. So there he is, but he's in number 18. I'm bad. So we'll have to wait and see if he's going to come on there as well. Um, and the outset is Ben Travovic there and Christian two bulleted as well, which they have been both decent as well. So yeah. And yeah, yeah, this is the team list here for the Panthers and the Seagulls here as well. So I'm gonna start off with uh, the home team, the Penrith Panthers here. So our fullback there is Dylan Edwards there. On the wings there is Sanua Taruva, and on the other side there is Brian Toho. And in the centres there, they got Isaac Tangled as well with Stephen Crine as well, which he had his best game there so far this season as well, since he's been pretty average there the last couple weeks before he had an amazing performance there from last week there against the Canberra Raiders. So in the halves there they have Jerome White there as well. And for the captain there, they got Nathan Cleary there, and in the forward pack there, they got Moses Leota, and in the hooker there, they have got Mitch Kenny as well with Matthew Eisenhuth there, and in the back row there as well, they got Scott Sorensen there with Zach Hoskin there, and uh, the vice captain there for uh, the the Penrith Panthers there is Isaiah Yeo, and on the bench there they got Sonny Luke there as the utility there, and on number 15 there for the Penrith Panthers there they have got Lindsay Smith, and in number 16 there, they have got Spencer Linu, and for number 17, they got Jermaine Salman as well, and in number 18 there, they got Tyrone Peachy there, and at fullback there, there's well for the Manly Warringah Seagulls there. They have got Tom Todorovic as well with Jay Sub there as well on the wing there with Ruben Garrick there, and in the centre there with Brad Parker as well with Morgan Hubbard as well, and on the halves as well for the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles as well. They got Kale Weeks there with Cherry Evans as well as for captain there, and in the forward pack as well with Tina Paseka there for number 8, and in the hooker role as well is Lark and Crockett as well with Jake Dvorovich there in the front row there as well, and in the back row there for the Manly Warringah Seagulls there is Hamali Lakawatu there, and with Kelma Tuolungi there for number 12 as well on the other side of the back row there as well. And at lock there as well, there's Josh Alaway as well. And on the utility role as well is Cole Lawton as well with Ethan um, Bullimore as well for number 15 there. Sean Kibbe there for number 16 there, and for Cooper Johns there for the number 17 as well. Well, obviously, they are going to come on with this numbers as well. So Johns does look like he is going to play for this match. I thought he was going to be out, but it looks like Josh Schuster is out as well for the Seagulls. So yeah, and then they have got Samela Faini there for number 18 there. So yeah, that's the team list there for the Penrith Panthers and the Manly Warringah Seagulls there for your evening match there at 5 p.m. there at Blue Stadium as well. So yeah. Um, is there anyone there in the live chat as well? Flash Greener in the live chat there, he has said he's tipping Manly Seagulls there's well fuck my just sorry about that. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty good that you're tipping the Seagulls there, bro. I won't be surprised if the Seagulls are going to cause an upset as well. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but yeah, I reckon the Panthers are going to get over by this here by 10 points, but it's going to be a cracking game. But I am going to say the Judge Saab is going to score anytime try score as well, but. I reckon the Seagulls defensive with Morg Harper there. He has been too bad there in defense as well from last week there. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see if he's going to consistently defend the same way as what he did there last week there against the Newcastle Knights as well in Mudgee. So yeah um but yeah, man. DC there with KO Weeks there a 5'8". That's gonna be pretty interesting on how Weeks is going to get his king game there in for the role as well. So yeah, we'll see on how he goes as well. But we all know that he has a pretty good running game as well. So yeah, he could have the footstep as well to get maybe the combos there for Ola Kawatu there as well, or maybe for Talangi there. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, man, I reckon the sub there, they really need to try and find a gap there on the left as well, and yeah, if they can, try to find a gap as well against Brian Tohod as well, which yeah, that's going to be a big challenge as well, which Yeah, but if they can, uh, put it up there on highball there's well. We all know on how bad Brian Toho is on the highball, so maybe Saab will. Well, since I think he's maybe been trying to put on some weight as well during the preseason as well to try and get bulked up as well. So yeah we just have to wait and see. But yeah, if you can, then yeah, I reckon the sub is going to be absolutely just outstanding in this match as well. So yeah, I reckon Tahor and Saab is going to be interesting matchup as well. But yeah, DCE and Nathan Cleary there are the both halves pairing there who have both played in the World Cup there for the first time there as well. Yeah, we're going to see who is going to be the real half back here tonight. Despite whoever loses, we're gonna see on what pros and cons are going to take advantage of each other as well on the field. So yeah, I reckon the DCE and Cleary is going to be the biggest matchup there as well. Um, but Tom Tavares there and Dylan Edwards as well is another good matchup as well. You got bloody who else? Bloody Moses Leota there, who has been extremely trained as well for the Panthers with the post quantum meters as well, which he's just resigned with the Panthers there not too long ago as well, and yeah, with Matthew Hooved as well on the front row as well. We're going to see on how he's going to go as well in the four pack there. So yeah. Um, and obviously Locke and Croker there as well with Mitch Kenny there. That's going to be pretty interesting as well. Who's going to make the better plays as well. But they do have Cole Lawton as well, who could come on there uh, for Hooker as well for a couple of minutes as well. The same thing there with Sonny Luke as well. Just coming up from the bench as well, and we're going to see on how the two utility hawkers are going to go up against each other there as well for this evening here as well. So yeah. Um, I do want to go through the head to head as well between both sides as well. So the Panthers and the many Warringah Seagulls there. The Panthers they have won 22 matches as well. For the Seagulls there, they have won 50 matches as well, and they both played 37 times there as well since not 19 since not 1998. And the last time these two teams here faced each other there, Blue but same as well. It was back from last year as well in the season opener there when the Panthers there without Nave Cleary there and the other big players as well. They still managed to smash the Seagulls there by 28 points to six as well with even Bullimore there being the only try scorer there for the Manly Warming Sea Eagles as well in the first half. And then obviously the Panthers also scored 28 points there as well, to 16 there as well. The year before that there in the 1st of May on Saturday. But this time the Seagulls score 16 points on them. But yeah, are the Panthers going to score 28 points there? Well, for my prediction for this match here, I am going to predict that the Penrith Panthers here are going to win this match here by 26 points to 16 as well. And my first try score there as well is gonna go off to um actually, no. I think I tipped Jay Sub there to be the first try scorer there as well against the Panthers. I can't really remember on who I tipped there for first try scorer there for this match here. But yeah, I do think that Nathan Cleary is going to be the man of the match as well. My halftime score here. I'm gonna say the halftime score. If I'm going to try and find on what I have tipped for the halftime score for this match. What was it? It was so the halftime score here. So I predicted. Oh, sorry, no. I predicted the first try score there is Suna Tariva there as well, and the halftime score that I predict is going to be the Penrith Panthers there to be up by 12 points to 2 there at half time there, and yeah, I'm gonna say the Cleary is gonna get a try assist as well. And Edwards there is gonna run more than 150 meters as well. And I'm gonna go with the Panthers here to win by 24 points to 14. So yeah, that's my tips as well for this match as well. And yeah, we're about to head off there to kick off there as well. But yeah, once we do, I'm going to now see in the live chat who you tipping, Manly or Panthers, mate. I'm tipping the Panthers there, and I'm tipping them by 10, by 24 points to 14. I'm saying that River is going to be the first try scorer, the first try scorer as well, with the halftime score there being 12 points to 2, and man of the match is going to be Nay for Cleary there as well, with my anytime try scored as well is going to be Jay Sub there, with Nathan Cleary there going to get a try assist as well. With Dylan Edwards there to run more than 150 meters as well, and yeah, that's my tips there for this match, and yeah. We're gonna be right back as well for a quick breaks. And once we do, we're gonna be heading off there to kick off there as well. And yeah, I'm gonna be right back, and I'm just gonna get a quick sprite as well. And yeah, we're gonna get things started here once I get back. So I'll see you all back soon. And I am back here, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, about to begin. Not from the start, man. Are you fucking serious? Come on, man. From live, thank you. Here we go. And they're coming up right now. The Penrith Panthers as the Seagulls. They have already calmed down as well. And I'm just going to change off there to the first half as well for the scoreline as well. Just give me a sec here, lads. Here we go. And it's about to be kick off as well. And here we go. I'm going to mute it, so I'm not going to show the game. And if you're going to ask me that I'm going to show you the game, then the answer is obviously is going to be no. And Bosky in time. How's it going, mate? In the live chat there. Oh, here we go. Oh, 6 people there are in the live chat. What is going on, people? God damn, 6 people? Damn, whoa, that was quick. Hang on a sec. Just give me a sec here, lads. I'm just trying to get this over here with. Well, the Panthers here with Luai and here they are on the break here with Tungo here as well with the grubber kick there early on, and DCE will take it there on his own 10 as well, and a great start there from the Panthers there on the left edge as well with Tungo there putting in there the grubber kick as well, and yeah. And the Seagulls there, they're getting buried there on the own 10 as well at the moment there. Now on the fourth here, and it's going to be a penalty there to the man of the Warringah Seagulls there for a leg pull there from Mitch Kenny there, and they're going to take the touch as well, the kick to touch there, and yeah. And now a great drive tackle there from Druva and Skosorison as well. And now they're going to take off there to Jake Travovic as well on the second. And he's going to play now onto Lock and Craig as well. And now onto Tom Travovic as well. And now onto um, Josh out of the way as well. And now on to Tania Pasek as well on the fourth as well. And now it's going to be picked up there from Lock and Correct. For Lock and correct as well on the fifth last, and now off to DC as well on the fifth as well. For the high ball as well. To catch there. For Josh Sharp as well. It's still on the last here, but it's going to be a knock on his well. From Josh Sharp as well from the kick from the great kick chased as well from himself as well, and yeah, and Drew there, um, Wasab, he's trying to peel that he's been tackled there in the air, but the Panthers here, they will play there. Now on the first as well, and Dylan Edwards there, I believe it was on the second there, and now off to Moses Leota there on the third, and he plays off there to Kenny now. Now onto the left there to Isaiah Yeo, and he breaks one. He's still going, and he's still going there, and he gets over and just plays himself there on the halfway line as well in the fourth, and it's going to be a rucker for England there from the Seagulls as well. It's going to be six again, but that's not going to matter as the Panthers there they led off their an error to Olakawatu, but it's going to be a penalty there to the Penrith Panthers as well. Just give me a second, lads. Oh shit. Fuck. I'm muted, bro. Sorry about that, lads. Yeah, yeah, I tipped Jay just up there um for anytime try scored as well. And yeah. Um so yeah, yeah, sorry about the lads. If I was muted there. But Crying there. Oh, he barges on top of Kuroka there as well. And now off to Mitch King there. And now off to Nave Cleary as well. And now off to um Scorsoruson as well. And now off to Nave Cleary there for the bomb there. Onto Tom Dvorovich there as well on his own 10 as well on the first. And he plays ball there to DCE. And now off to Brad Parker there from uh, a tough contact there for Zach Harskin as well, but he tries to play the ball there fast as he can, but the referee stops the play, but the player anyways as well on the third. And the play ball there to Lachlan Croker as well, and they get the offload way there to DCE as well, and now on the fourth as well, being tackled there from Zach Hoskin as well. And now onto the kick there to Croker as well. Oh, is that a 40-20? And I reckon it is. And oh boy, what a kick there from Lachlan Croker. Wow. I don't think the Lachlan Croker has ever even kicked a 40-20 in his career. Is that wait is that the first time the Lachlan Croker kicked a 40-20 in his career? Because I think he scored. I think he did one once. I think maybe back 2 seasons ago. I think. Maybe at a game, a rookie that I'm trying to remember. But Badisa E here. He takes it on the third, and he plays the ball there to Lachlan Croker there, and now onto the left there to Jake, to Jake Dvorovich there, and then off to Cole Lawton now, who was on the field there, and now off to Tom Dvorovich there on the fourth here, and he plays ball there to Croker, and now off to Cole Lawton, and was Brad Parker there offside? Well, Seven Cryan, he picks up the ball, and Brad Parker, I think he accidentally caused an obstruction there. No, he was offside as well, from the kick, and yeah. Yeah, Brad Parker there just came way too fast as well, and he's miles offside as well in front of KO Weeks. But yeah, yeah, the grubber did get deflected there as well from Gryson. So yeah, the grubber could not get through the Panthers defense as well. Anyways, but with Leo to there who plays ball there to Mitch Kenny there, and they're gonna go off there to Hosking, and now off to Kenny, and now off to Luai, and now off to Tongo there as well, and now off to River there. He steps on the inside as well, but he gets tripped over there by Saab there, and on the fourth they go onto the right there to Luai, and now to Cleary. He takes it for Zach Hoskin as well on the fifth of last. Luai, he kicks it there, and it's been taken there on the high ball there for JJ Sharp as well, and it's been dragged back there inside of his 10 as well from Tungle and Soros in there. And Harper, he takes it on the second, and now on to Ruben Garrick there, who gets tackled there on the third there, and he plays ball there to DC, and now off to Tom Dvorovich as well. He beats one, but he gets stopped there by Luai, and Sorensen as well, and I don't have run there by Croker, but he gets stopped there by Sorensen there, and a long and deep kick there by DC by DC as well. And it's been picked up there by Brian Toho as well on the first, and now on the second as well for Stephen Cryan there. And now on to River there on the third, and he plays the ball there to Mitch Kenny there onto um Matthew Eyes who's there on the fourth, and he plays the ball there to Kenny there, who comes out of dummy half as well onto Nave Cleary there, onto Scott Sorensen there, and now off to Kenny as well, and now off to Nave Cleary as well on the high ball there, and he takes it from Brad Parker there as well, and Stephen Crine there, oh, he picks up a little bit of a cut there, I think, while he was trying to tackle Brad Parker there on inside of his own goal as well. But I think when Brad Parker, when he put up his legs as well, I accidentally just touched it on the side of Stephen Crine's eye as well. So yeah, hopefully Crichton is still okay with his vision as well. But Moses Leota there as well. Will take it there on the first. He plays the ball there to Kenny, and now to Nave, Nave clear there, and then onto short ball there to Eisenhoof there as well on the second, and now after Kenny there, and now after Cleary, and now after Luai, and now after Edwards there. He's got some support as well to Brian Toho. Toho is brilliant one, but he's going to be stopped there by Garrick and Tom Rhodes as well. And the Seagulls there, the penalties there for interfering in the Rock, and yeah, they're going to tap and pass there to Husky there inside the Seagulls own 10 as well. Kenny with the dummy there, and now on to Moses Leota there on second, and now to Kennedy, and now to Ye there as well, and off to Eyes Hoofed as well on the third, and now off to Dear Landwards as well, and the dummy there from Cleary there does get over, no, he's short, and it's gonna go off to Crying, and now off to Torhor, and Torhor is over there, and he celebrates there with his teammate as well, and the Panthers are now 10 points to nil. Hello, Paripi, of course, there in the live chat there, and Bosky said, too easy there. Brian Toho tried as well, and yeah, the Panthers now go off to 10 points to nil, and the kick to come. I'm pretty sure that the Clary is going to convert this by 12 points to nil, and the discipline there from the Seagulls there just cost him the try as well, and so great Mihalf runs as well from the Panthers as well with Nay for clear as well, and a quick little dummy there from Mitch Kennedy as well, just trying to open up a gap as well from himself there to sneak over there for a try from himself as well. But yeah, Crichton there with the long pass there to Brian Toho as well from the quick play the ball as well. It was just yeah, way too easy as well. And the Seagulls there, they were not fast enough there to come off from the own line as well, to stop him there as well. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that Cleary is going to convert this, and it's too easy as well as he does convert there to make it 12 points to nil. And yeah, the Panthers they're on a roll over here. early on in the first half. And now it's off to Moses Leota there, and now off to Stare. Sorry, and now off to Brian Tohod as well on the second there, and now off to Isaiah Yo there on the third, and now he plays ball there to Mitch Kenny there. Hmm. Oh, I'm not. Oh, I'm not going there. From Saab, man, that's cold. Well, well, that's very cold there. From Jason Saab, and yeah, that's a tough one there to take, but yeah, they got to keep their heads high here. The Seagulls here, because they're under a lot of pressure here as well, and yeah, Jason Saab, Smith, yeah, I know, man. Man, he got denied there from the ankle tap there before and now he's forced he's now given the Panthers there some great field position as well just outside the Seagulls 20 as well they're going to play here on the scrum as well and now off to Tangle there on the first and he plays the ball there to Mitch Kennedy as well, and now onto the right there to Nathan Cleary as well on the second, and then off to Isoof, and off to Kennedy, and now to Luai, and now to Tungo as well. And he could have maybe passed the ball there to River as well to maybe get himself there over there for the try for himself there. But Cleary there, and now off to the run there to Moses Leota as well on the second, but it's gonna be a penalty there to the Panthers as well, and the Seagulls, man, they're trying to find some space there to breathe, but they're going to find some space here to breathe right now as the Panthers are going to take the advantage here once more as they're going to take the two over here as well to make it 14 points to nil here as well. Blue bit same here and but 18 but 18 minutes here left there in the first half. The Panthers have been really dominant there in the first half as well. All thanks to the Seagulls discipline as well. And yeah, so now the Panthers there with Nave Cleary there for the penalty goal there to make it 14 points to nil, and he does. And there you go. The Penrith Panthers there are now up by a penalty goal as well, by 14 points to nil. I'm just gonna right back here, lads. I'm just going to get something there. Oh, Dylan Edwards here. Oh, hang on a sec. I thought he was going. I thought he was going. He was going to do something there. But nevertheless, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to get myself a fork, and I'm going to be right back. Okay, so we're back, and now onto the Seagulls here. From the run there, on the third. Now on to the run there, to Ola Kawata there. Now on the fifth and last, and they're gonna play a ball there, to Lock Croker there, and DC there. Will kick it straight onto uh Dylan Woods there, and Edwards there will take that on his own 30 there as well, and now they're going to give off the run there to Toho there on the second, and now to River. Oh, a big contact there uh, from Croker, and now onto Luai, and now onto the right there to deal Edwards as well, and off to Nath Cleary there on the fourth, and now off to Luai. Yeah, fine support there for Tungle there, and there's open space there on the right there for the Panthers there once again, and the Seagulls defense is getting uh, cut, uh, cut off wide open as well on the right. Um, and the Panthers now they give away position as well, and the Seagulls here, well, they're trying to get out of their own half here as possible. As Garrick here, it looks like he suffers a high contact there on the back of the head there from Hosking, it seems. But anyways, I plays ball there to Carol Weeks, and now they're gonna off to for sorry off to Kilmar uh too long there, and now onto the third there to Sean Kebby there, I believe that is, or is that Ethan Bullimore? Anyways, it's on the fifth and last here. For Tom to Roach there to play off there to Crockett, and now off to D Saeed as well on the fifth and last as well, and now on the kick return there for to River there as well. So what happened here? So Garrick is going to go off there for a HIA. Here we go. The same old HA bullshit. Here we go. And now off to uh Lee New there on the third, and now on to Cleary, and now off to a short ball there to Hoskin, and now off to Luai as well on the fifth and last. Fuck me. Oh, 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 what's going on here? Oh shit! What the fuck? Oh, Luke. Wait, a penalty? Oh, oh yeah, Brad Parker there. Once they put up the kick there from Cleary there. Brad Parker there. Just basically just blew it up as well. Oh damn! Oh damn! Why did he go for the high shot there? For Tungo, that is stupid. That is lazy there from Brad Parker. My God, he has been a horrible in the first c- couple of minutes here. Wow, he has been horrible. My God. And now off to Lua there. He's dancing around the Seagulls defense there. On the right. And now onto the right there. To Edwards, and he's over. And Dylan Edwards, he dives over there for 18 points to nil. And that's pretty much it. Hmm. Man, man, when Weeks came in there to try and stop Edwards as well, he just underestimated the footstep as well uh, from, uh, from, uh, from, from from Edwards there. And Dylan Edwards there, with the footstep there, he outpaced it. He outstepped Weeks there in the defense as well, and that's his fourth career double there. Dylan Edwards as well. So yeah, and Nathan Cleary with the kick over here. We're gonna see on how he's gonna go with this one, and he gets it there. Easy. So it's 20 points there. To nil there. In favor of the Penrith Panthers at Bluebet Stadium. So far, the defensive from the mainly Warringah C Eagles as well. Um, yeah, with a forward step there from Dylan Woods as well. I just reckon yeah the defensive from Weeks, he really underestimated the footstep there from Dylan Edwards as well, and they just had so much numbers there on the right on the right edge as well. Whenever Cleary there was passing along there on the right edges on the right edge as well. For the Premier pan, 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 uh, Panthers as well. Yeah, with only 9 minutes remaining, the Panthers, the inside, the Seagulls own 10 as well, and Cleary, and now off to Lua, and now off to Brian tall as well on the fifth and last, and he's going to play the ball there. To Sonny Luke as well, and now onto the left there. To Nathan Cleary, and for the grub kick there. It's been picked up there, I believe, from who's this? But it's going to be a penalty there to the Seagulls as well, since they were offside there as well. When Cleary made the kick as the kick as well. And now off to Chef Grind as well, on the right edge as well, on the first, and now on to Nathan Cleary there, and now on to Mitch Kennedy as well, on the second over there, and he plays the ball there to Sonny Luke, and now on to Spencer Lean, Lean as well, and then off to Isaiah Yo as well, on the fourth, and now on to Nave Cleary as well, and the offer there to Dylan Woods there for a hat trick there as well, and he gets himself over there for the try as well. And Dylan Woods there, he makes it 24 points to nil, and I'm not gonna lie here, lads. It's already looking like a game over here for the Seagulls here. If they're able to show up there in the second half, their defense needs to be much more better, because the attack here from the Panthers here is way too fast pace here for the Seagulls defense as well. But they've clearing man, with the plays he makes as well, with the dummy there as well. They just keep just falling for the dummies there, the Seagulls, and yeah, they they need to be much more forward there as well, and yeah, at this point, I reckon the Seagulls need to play smarter, and not just harder. They're just what Brad Parker is trying to do. He tried to take Isaac Tungal's head off there, but I just reckon if they're just going to keep on just playing hard, then I just reckon the discipline there as well um, is going to be poor as well, and that's going to invite the Seagulls there. Sorry, the Penrith Panthers there back in the game, in the game as well, and yeah, that's why I reckon that the mainly Warringah Seagulls really really need to wake up here, because they have had barely any possession over here, and yeah this is like the same thing with the Cowboys and the Dolphins, when the Dolphins dominated the first half there, with uh, the possession that they had there as well, with Jermaine Osaka there, and with Isaiah Katoa as well, and yeah, with Jeremy Marshall King as well, making the plays as well, and yeah, with the hammer there, also just just put the passes there as well, off to Osaka there as well, and yeah, but they're gonna make some interchanges here, the Seagulls, but now on the left there. to River there on the kick as well, and on the bounty, it's going to go a little bit too deep there for Edwards as well to score a fourth try there in the match there. But Tom Torovic there is there to save the day, and yeah. And it looks like Sean Kippy is going to be taken off the field there, and now on to the run there from Spencer Lee as well on the first, and now on to Jerome Luai as well on the second. He plays ball there to Sonny Luke, and now on to the third there inside uh, the Seagulls own 10 as well. It's a six again here for the Penrith Panthers as well. Just right inside of the 10 as well, and after Devin Edwards there on the second there, he plays ball there to Luke, and now to Yeo there as well on the third, and he gets tackled there. And now on to shortboard there to Sorensen. And the Panthers are going to make it 30 points in there. What the fuck is going on? And apologies for not just changing the scoreboard. My God, the Penrith Panthers are playing some fast pace attacking football here tonight. Wow. Wow, wheeze. And the no look pass there from Luke. Wow, just our Dam half as well. Man to man. That no look pass there from Luke to Sorensen. My God. Give it give it Ed it's there in the live chat said lol if Manly win I'm deleting my YouTube channel. Lol. Oh my god. Imagine if they come back uh, from this. I'm pretty sure that Clary is going to give it a try. Yes, he does. And it's 32 points to nil there to the Panthers as well. And the Seagulls are getting absolutely deflated here tonight here at Blue, but same as well. And well, can the Seagulls score here? Well, at the moment here, they need to get the shit together as well because man to man, they have had barely any position as well. The last time that we have seen them got any position there at all, and yeah, we're gonna see on how they're going to respond from this. I reckon that they need to go for the shot kick off as well. Maybe no, they don't. They go for the long one there, but Spencer Lee there, he charges there in defense as well on the first, and now off to Luke, and now off to off to Brian Toho there as well on the second, and now off to Isaiah Yo there as well on the third. Sorry, on the second. My bad. And now on to Scott Sorensen now on the third. He plays ball to Luai, and now to Nave cleared as well, and now off to Edwards, and now off to Crichton there on the fourth, and he plays ball there onto Luke, and he goes on onto the left there to you, and now off to Nave cleared as well, and now off to Jerome Luai as well, and now on onto Tungle there as well, and a great tackle there, being wrapped up there, by all the Kawatu there onto the the back pass there, and it's been padded back there by Brett Parker there as well on the first, and then on the second tackle there, and then onto Tom DeRoach as well, and a second to be playoff there as well, and they don't, and they're gonna go in the halftime sheds as well. A very disappointed as well from the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles as well, and yeah, the Sea Eagles have got a lot of talks there with the defense as well, and they really need to find a strategy to stop this fast pacing Panthers attacking team right now, because the way that the Panthers are going right now without Carousel, without uh, Kickout, without uh, Cave well, and without Hopgood as well, which they didn't even given the many minutes as well. They don't even need them still. And the Panthers, they did this, the same thing, to the Seagulls, last year. Without Nave Cleary and many other superstars as well. Uh, this result is looking like the same thing, but it's gonna end up much more worse if the Seagulls don't wake up to themselves. But yeah, at the moment here, it's pretty tough, a tough one there for the man of the wing of C Eagles fans as well, and yeah, we're gonna see how Manly takes this in second half. So yeah Kaya Weeks. Yeah, he's been very disappointed there. A 5'8" there, in my opinion. There, he tried to make one grubber kick there. And yeah, I remember when Manly were 36-0 against Penrith in 2021 a half time. Um, I think I did. I think. Hang on a sec. Wait, was it? Oh yeah, shit, there was. Fuck. Yeah, I think it was at a 4 Points Park, I believe, bro. Yeah, they did crap against the Knights. Yeah, of course, yeah, by seeing 32 points, and the fact that they did now concede 32 points in the first half. I imagine if sorry, I imagine on how many points they concede in the second half. And that's why they need to sort out that they really need to get their fitness up, because if they're going to be fatigued like this in the second half, then forget it. The Panthers are going to be all over the park as well, and yeah, well, a shocking performance there from the Manly Warringah Seagulls as well. What team do you support? I support the Premier Eagles there, mate. I've been supporting them ever since a kid. So yeah, I am going to be live reacting to my team there against the West Tigers there on Easter Monday there as well, mate. So if you wanted to tune in there, I will highly appreciate if you can. So yeah, that's gonna be it there from myself there in the first half, and I'll see you guys there for the second half there. And until then, that's half time there. The Prem Panthers there uh, going up there. Blue but same there as well by 32 points there. So by 32 points to nil. By blowing the Seagulls there as well, and just pound and and just pouncing in the stretches as well. For many, uh, mate, you started a lot. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to control it, man. I know, man. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the second half. So yeah. We are back here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are back in the second half of this well, and yeah, now with the Panthers with so much position there in the first half of this well, the Seagulls defensive was absolutely just terrible there as well in the first half, and we're gonna see if that's going to improve there in the second half as well. So yeah, it looks like who's that? Um, Bellamore there. I, I think it was. Who is still in the sheds as well. Is gonna be still in the sheds as well, and yeah, the Prem Pimps there, they're going to be chaser there on the first. Now on to this, second there for Kawatu there as well, and now on to Jay sub there on the third now. Um, and now on to Cooper Johns there, all the way down there to Kale Weeks. So they're off to Cole Lawton there. I think that is on the fifth, and it's going to be out on the full there by DC. And he's not his head there. That it wasn't that impressive there from himself as well. Yeah, yeah, that was a terrible kick there from Cherry Evans as well. On to run there, Dispenser Lee Newt as well on the first. And he plays the ball there to Luke. And now onto the left there to Isaiah Yod as well on the second. And now he plays the ball there to Luke. And now onto Yo. And now off to Cleary there. And now off to Harskin as well on the third. And he plays the ball there to Luke. And now onto the passer on the left there to Yod as well. And after Luai and intercept there from Saab, and it's gonna be brought down there on the first there from Tungle there as well on the first. He plays the ball there to Rovic there as well. Now on to more Carp as well on this, and now on to DC, and now to DC there on the offload as well on the second, and off to Law can correct as well, and then on to the third there to Sean Kepi there, on to run there to Jake Roach there, and then on to Cooper Johnson now, off to Talunga there on the fourth now, on the Panthers own 40 now, and then off to Tom Roach there on the first as well, and he plays ball there to Croker there on the right, and then on to Sean Kepi as well on the second there. He plays ball there to Lock and Croker as well, and now on to Cooper Cooper Johnson now up to DC, and now off to Tom Torres there as well, and off to K Weeks there on the fourth. So now on the third, my bad, and then on to Brad Parker there, and then on to Cooper Johnson there, and then on to Shaw Ball there. To Ethan Baltimore there on the fourth, and now onto the fifth now last there for Jake Roach there, and then off to Cooper Johnson with a grubber kick there, and they're going to tackle him in goals as well. And it's going to be a goal on drop out there from the uh, Panthers as well, and the Seagulls there. They take off there from DC there as well, and for the run there for E from Bellamore there as well on the first, and he plays the ball there to Lock and Croker, and now onto the right there off to Cooper Johnson as well, and after Tom George there as well, and then onto Kurok there on the second there, and he plays ball there to Jack George there, and then onto Sean Kipper there on the third, and he plays ball there to Lock and Crow there as well, and then onto DC now after Johns now after Tom George as well onto and then onto Saab there, and he gets tackled there from River as well, and it's been taken out there onto touches as well, and that's gonna be the Penrith Panthers board as well in inside the own 10. Hmm. I'm gonna right back here, lads. Just give me a sec. But I am back here, lads. Oh, so here we go. So the penalty there for the Seagulls there, it's gonna be a high contact there from Isaiah Yeo there uh, to Tom Dvorovich there, and onto the tap and go there from uh, Weeks as well on the first. And now Jay George there. He plays the ball there, and onto the run there from Sean Kepi there on the second. And now onto Ola Kawata there, and he tries to look for the offload there to Jason Saab there. But he takes it on the third inside the Panthers own 10, and here comes the Eagles now, and now off to Croker there, and now onto the run there from from Bullimore there on the fourth now onto Wiggs, now to Tom George now, and he tries to put on an offload there for his supporter there as well, but it's gonna be intercepted there from Dilly Woods there, and and Jake Travojevic there will concede a penalty there as well to get the Panthers out of trouble. And now the Panthers now are taking on the first there by crying there over the 40, and he plays the ball there to Edwards there, and now on to run there onto Zach Zach Hoskin there on the second as well. And yeah, Kelma Tuolangi there. He forces the area there for Zach Hoskin as well, and the Panthers are going to play on sorry the Seagulls they're going to play on the scrum feed here as well. Just half of the line as well, and for Morgan Harper here as well. Just taking it there on the first as well, and he plays the score prediction for Raiders versus Broncos. I reckon the Broncos are going to win this easily. I'm gonna say the Broncos are gonna win it. Just give me a sec. I think I said it in my round six tip video as well. Just give me a sec. I'll go. I and find it for you. Um, so I predicted the Broncos to win by 30 points to 12, and my first try score there it's just the opposite, and the halftime score is 18 points to nil, and the man of the match is Rich Walsh. Anytime try score there is Payne Haas, and Walsh is to get a try a try assist as well, and I and Walsh to run more than 200 running meters. And Joe Croker returns tonight. Yes, that is correct. He does return tonight after a long injury period that he had to deal with as well for numerous times, and I reckon he's going to retire this season there at the end. So yeah, but it could be cool that he could be playing many more games there to break his attendance. Sorry, his appearance record there for the season. So we just have to wait and see. So yeah, but back to the game here. So the Seagulls now they regain the ball as well, and it's gonna be six more there inside the Panthers' own uh, 20 as well, and then on the first there on to run there t- to kill my to Langit as well on the second, and now on to the run there from Sean uh, Ke- kept it as well. On to run there. Oh, is it over? Or is that a double movement there? From Ethan Bullimore. I reckon that's a double movement there. From Bullimore. I reckon. Nah, nah, that's no try there. In my opinion. You can see over here. Yeah, it's a great run, but yeah, I reckon yeah, that's double movement. That's a double movement there. From Bellamore. In my opinion. But are they going to rule it as a try? Well, only one way to find out. And the manga says no try. Yep, it's a double movement there, and now it's the Panthers' ball, and the Seagulls. I have still not yet scored a try, but it's been all of the Seagulls there in the second half there. Just desperate there to score a try there against the Panthers there, but it's still not happening as high Hoskin there. I texted him on the first set. And now off to Steph Grind there on the second, and he plays the ball there to Luke, and now off to Luke, and now off to Jamin Salmon there on the third, and now on to Luai, and now on to the run there to Salmon there on the fourth, and he plays the ball there. Now on to Lukey, and now on to Yeo, and now to Cleary, and now to the pass to Edwards, and now to Cry, now to Toho. Now he breaks away one, he breaks away two, and easily gets all the way to Edwards there. He's away, and it's going to be another try there for the the Prem Panthers there, and they're going to make it 36 points to nil. Blooper Stadium there, and they're going to continue to extend the lead here and kick to come here, and there should be 38 points to nil as Cleary should be able to convert this over. As looking there by by the replay as well. They break there from Brian Tohod as well. From the little sloppy pass there, it's crying there. There was a lot of gap there on left side there for the Seagulls there, and well, Toho, he breaks two, and Talangi, he's struggling to bring down Toho as well. As Toho, he is one of the most hardest wingers there to stop as well. And with his footstep as well, he steps on the inside as well. Just outstep Tuolangi as well. And as he does it with the speed as well, he finds his support man as well and gets the offload weight as well to Edwards as well, and he outpaced the whole C Eagles backline defenses as well, and yeah, he gets a fourth there for tonight for tonight as well, and the Panthers, well, they're back to dominating there in attack as well, and what a try here being set up there for Brian Toho, sorry, for Toho there to offload there to Edwards there to run it straight down the middle. Wow, wow, Weeze. This is going to be Edwards' best ever game there so far in his career. Four tries for the first ever time, and my God, what a season he's having there. Edwards. And Toho as well. Toho, he had a pretty quiet start as well. But Ryan, he's been pretty good in this game here, in my opinion. There, so he's starting to pick up some form there. After having such a quiet start to the season as well. So yeah, a great start here. As well, and yeah, and now they're going to give off their to Hoskin there. I'm just going to change the scoreboard as well, just in a sec there. But yeah, everything is just going so fast paced as well that I can't even keep up there as well. But just up there, he takes there on the kick return there as well on the first, and they're gonna get off to Brad Parker as well on the second. And now on to the run there, and it's gonna be a penalty there to the Manly Warringah Seagulls as well, and yeah, they're going to kick it there for touch, and they're going to be able if they're going to be able to maybe give it in the middle there for Kilmer. Sorry, for maybe for Jake Travovic as well, as they're going to give off there to all the Kawata there, and then on to Tom Travovic as well, and then Kia Weeks onto Josh Alloway there as well on the third, and that's the man that they need as well as the just outside the Panthers 10 now, and now onto sorry off to uh Paseka there, and then on to Weeks now, and now on to all the Kawata there on the fifth last, and then on to Harper, and now on to Paseka there, and now on to Kroger there. He doesn't want to do except for the grubber kick there. It's gonna be way too deep there. That was terrible, man. The king game here from the Seagulls in this game, other than the beautiful 40-20 there from Croker there in the first half. The Seagulls kicking game overall has been terrible. They've been kicking it way too deep as well, and and they're just hesitating there too much as well. And yeah, that's pretty much the real issue there for the Seagulls last tackle decisions as well. They're just struggling to execute on the plays there, now and now for Cleary, and now for a short ball there, Selma there on the fourth, and then off to Cleary, and then sorry, uh, off to Cleary there, yes, and then off to Spencer Lean there on the fifth last, and he's gonna play there. Now on to Luke as well, and on to Cleary there for the bomb, and he takes this. Oh shit! Was it Jerome Lil White who just just came in there and nearly just crushed him in the air. Holy crap! That was a close one there. From the wide there, man. If he would have banged on sub there for the high ball contest there, I reckon that could have been some easy field position as well, as that's not going to matter, as the Seagulls are going to pick up a penalty here anyways there, and they're going to kick there on to touch as well. And there's the Broncos and the Rays there warming up as well in the sheds as well with some talks as well. Just come up as well. I'm not gonna lie. Um, Listen, man. If I'm able, to go so fast, to organize the next stream, I might be able to live react. But to be honest, lads, the reason why I'm not going to be able to live react to the Brisbane Broncos and the Canberra Rays as well is because I don't think that's going to be a good game there to watch, since I reckon the Broncos are going to put thirds plus. Here comes the Eagles. It's Sub scores. And is this a comeback here for the Mila Warringah Seagulls? Well, we'll just have to wait and see. As Saab for my anytime try scorer there for myself, he scores, and I got that tip one there correct there, people. And the Seagulls, with 20 minutes left to go, with a great open grab kick there from DCE there as well. And that was great timing there as well for the kick chasers as well to chase on there for your players like the Kawati there as well. But Tungle there and the other one there was going down. Oh no! Oh no! Hang on a sec. Oh, this might be knock on maybe. And Saab, he's just not looking confident as well. Wait, is that a try confirmed, or are they going to check it back? No, it's a try confirmed. Okay, so I thought that was going to be. I thought that they were going to check back on it in case if Saab did knock on the board as well, just a bit. But no, it looks like the bunker is okay with it. And DC will convert the try there to make it 38 points to 6 at Bluebird Stadium. And the Seagulls, well, are they back in it? Well, they really need to count on DC as well, and to maybe give much more there to Tommy but there as well, since there hasn't been that much space there for Tom Trbojevic there to run for any meters as well. And yeah, I reckon that if they can use them much more, then I reckon the Seagulls they're going to be flying back into in a quite unbelievable tie one as well. So it's not over yet. The season has been quite crazy, as we have seen so far. So anything can happen from here, boys. So yeah, coming off there from kickoff as well. It goes up there to Tom Roach as well, and then on to the run there for Josh Alawai there as well on the first, and then he plays ball there to DC there as well, and then on to the run there. Now on the second there for Jake Roach as well, and he plays ball there to lock and correct as well, and then onto the run there to Delia protected as well on the third, and then onto the run there for just Alawai as well on the fourth there, and he plays ball there to lock and correct as well, and then off to Jay George as well, and then on to the run there to lock and correct as well, and then on to right there to all the Kawhi there as well on the fifth and last, and then it's been taken by the kick there from DC as well, and then onto Sunua Taruva as well on the kick return as well, and he takes it on the first there from looking crooked as well, and it's going to be held high there from Kilmar Tuolangi as well. Wait, what? Nah, that's not high there from Tuolangi there, sir. Are you serious? Nah, there's no way. There was a striker on the field. Ha ha ha. Wait, there was. I didn't really notice it, Bosky. So yeah. But anyways, Steph Grind there. I taps to go there as well, and he takes it on the first. That could be maybe a six again, but it's not. And they're going to go off to Moses Leota there on the second, and he's going to play a ball there to Sonny Luke as well, and they go off there to the left there to Isaiah Ye there as well on the second, so on the offload as well, and then it's going to be finally being taken there down on the third there for Moses Leota as well, and then onto the passer from Yeo there onto Lindsay Smith there. Takes it on the fourth, and now on the fifth last there from Yeo. It's gonna go off to Clear, and then off to Edwards there, and then off to the and then off to Drew there, and he steps on the inside there back as well, and it's gonna be deflected as well, and still play on as well to Dunga there for the grab kick as well. Can they put it down there as well? And Cooper Johns has the post there dead in goals as well. And the Seagulls here, they're going to put up a goal line drop of his wall. And the Panthers here, there's a next few sets there coming up there from the Celtics as well. Unless if the Seagulls do regain here from maybe a possible short goal line kickoff as well. But they're not going to do that as they're going to go wide as well. About like 60 meters there that has been kicked from. So yeah, yeah, fair dues there from DC there to kick it straight onto Cleary there for 60 kicking meters there as well. And now on to Smith there. He takes it on the restart set there and the play ball there to Lukey, and then onto uh, the run there, who takes it on the second Yeo. He places it on to Luke, and then on to Luai, and then on to miss time there, pass it to River as well, and Luai, the anime cocksucker there as well. He missed times his pass as well to River as well, and yeah, Bosky, okay, yeah, yeah, and now they're going to play it there on on the scrum feed as well, and yeah. Okay, so now onto the run there, onto the Kawata there, who takes it there on the third over there, and it's going to be a penalty there to the Manly Warringah C Eagles as well. There's the penalty there, but being by a flop there from Lindsay Smith there, and yeah, and he's going to be put on uh, a report. But no Simbin there, which is quite surprising there from a dangerous tackle there on the Kawatu. So yeah, I'm quite surprised that he wasn't been sent to the Simbin there as well. So yeah, but on the first tackle there, onto more Gahap there, or he's not looking good there as well. More Gahap there on the second, but it's gonna go off to DCE as well, and then on to a ball there to Olakwatu there on the third, and he plays off there to DC there as well, and then off to Kurog as well, and then off to Jake Deroach as well, and off to Tom Deroach as well as he's going to run out of space as well, and that's going to be the Panthers there as well to play the ball as well, and it was there. He taps it there on the 20 as well, and yeah, he takes it now onto Takazura there, and to River there. He plays on there to Crying there, and he comes out of Dummy Huff as well on the first, and he plays the ball there to Luki, and now onto Isaiah Yeo there as well on the second, and he's going to now play the ball there to Luki there as well, and then on to Curry there, on to the inside ball there to Smith as well on the third, and he's going to try and get up there from the run there as well, and then off to Yeo, and then off to Cleary there, and then off to Edwards as well on the third, and then he's Razdelling his way throughout the middle as well, but he's been finally been brought down there from Croker, and then from Cleary there as well onto the right there to Zach Hoskin as well, and and the offer there to clear it as well on the fifth and last, and then off to Luke as well. The grab kick there, and Brian Tor, or he doesn't get there as Tom Dvorak there. He clears it out there for another goal line dropper there as well for his own team, and that's a great uh Damon run there for Son Luke as well, and Tom Dvorak there was lucky there to get the ball as well to play out there on the dead ball line as well, and yeah. The kick there onto Nave for Cleary as well, and then on to run there to Moses Leota there as well on the first. He plays the ball there to Sonny Luke there as well on the second. And now Smith, he plays the ball there to Luke, and now on to Gloria with the chip kicked as well onto Tom Tavares as well. He takes it there on the first, and he plays the ball there to DCE, and then DC there. He goes on the right there to Mark Harper as well on the second as well, and yeah, that's going to be a penalty there to the many Wings C Eagles as well, and there's only about like 10 minutes left as well. So at this point, they're basically going to be scoring some consolation try as well, since I don't think any other team has come from 38-6 for 10 minutes left to go to win it by 40 points to 38. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. Now on the first set to Olakawatu, and off to Josh out of the way there as well on the second, and then he plays ball there to Krokar, and then onto the third there for Jake Torovic as well, and then onto Paseka as well, onto the run there for Tom Torovic as well, and then onto the pass there to Locke Croker as well, and then onto the pass there, the pass there to DC there. So on the fifth and last, so what are they going to? So what are they going to do? So well, Cooper Johns there. He goes in there for the crossfield kick as well, and he takes it there, but it's been dropped there. I don't know who knocked on the ball there for the Seagulls there on the high ball contest. But the Panthers there, they're going to get themselves there a penalty as well inside of the own 10 as well, and they're going to kick their to touch as well, and yeah. And now on the third now, on to right there, to Matthew Eyes hooved as well, and now on to run there, to Stephen Crine as well, on the fourth as well, and he plays ball there, to Tony Luca there as well, on to run there, to Dana Woods as well, and then on to Hoskin as well, and a great catch there, it's clear there, and then off to Tungle there, off to the run there, to the bus there to River to River as well, and it's been Banduzer there, but just sub there as well, and it's going to be the Seagulls board as well inside of the own 10 there. Uh, by 7 minutes there left to play there on the clock, and the Seagulls here, well, they have to play for some points differential here at some point as well, and they got to at least score a consolation try to at least save themselves there from the points differential as well. And then off to Tom George as well, and on to run there to Lokawatu, but it's gonna be a knock on there, and the Panthers. Oh no, that's gonna be a penalty there to the Manly Warringah Eagles as well. But it's gonna be a cap challenge here from DCE. So no, from Fleury, and they're going to challenge that he knocked on the board there as well, and it wasn't forcible or even hide as well, and it's going to be challenge unsuccessful there, and the Seagulls well they only got one challenge remaining, but there's no point of using it since they already lost, but they can use it there to at least keep the Souls in the game. He to score a consolation try as well as Beseka there off to lock and correct there onto the inside there to DC, and then on to correct there, and then on to the Kwasi there, and then on to Jay but he's short there on the fourth, and he's going to play the ball there to Harper, and then on to Croker there, and then on to Weeks, and then on to the run there to Jake George there as well on the fifth and last, and he plays the ball there to Croker, and then on to DC as well, and high ball contest as well, but he knocks on the ball, and it's going to come down there for Tom Trovic there as well, and they're going to get a consolation try there as well, which they needed it for points differential there as well, and yeah, the Seagulls they make it 10-38. It hasn't been a good game. Yeah, I know, bro, but well, at least the Seagulls they're at least going to maybe run away with this game here with some points differential there to be maybe to be happy to work with at the moment here. But yeah, man, it's been a one side game here. The Seagulls here have many opportunities here as well. I thought the weeks here. He's been quite disappointed at 5'8". I don't know why they put him there at 5'8" there rather than the Cooper Johns. In my opinion, I reckon next week they need to start Cooper Johns there at 5'8" there over weeks. I don't know why they put Johns there on the bench. So yeah, I reckon the Super Bowl needs to look at that, because I thought the Johns um had a much more better game, a better kicking game, should I say, than KO Weeks, and yeah, they weren't using Tom to rotate that much, and the Panthers were just doing a good job there of not just giving him the much space as well. Um, yeah, for DC, I reckon he did the job as well, as much as he needed as well. Lark and Croker there. I reckon in the first half, I reckon he was alright. Yeah, but all the Kawatu, he was alright as well. Just the way, who is well, been a bit quiet there. I'm not gonna lie. Harper, he has done that much as well. Um, with Saab, well, well, he at least got himself there tried as well. So that's at least something to be grateful of. But yeah, Saab, it is his first ever game there. From his long term injury there as well. So I reckon it's going to give him some time there to get back to that form there as well. So yeah, the Seagulls are the draw from last week, and by starting uh, weeks at 5-8, I reckon this uh, result will show why if they would have John's there a 5-8 there for most of the time there in most of the minutes there in the first half. I reckon that the Seagulls could have has something there from the high ball contest there. Maybe for Tom DeRoche as well. But other than that, yeah, the Seagulls there. They had they just can't stop this fast pace Panther side as well. As Sam, he's away now with the intercept now, and and, and he's over the half on line down the first, and then off to Harper there, and then off to Parker there as well on the counter here as well, and it's on the first there, and the play ball there to DC there as well, and then on to half of it, and now on to half of there, and then off to the offload there to Ola Kawata there, and then off to just the way as well on the third, and he plays the ball there to Lachlan Gregor there onto the left there to Weeks, sorry no to Johns, my bad, and then off to the dummy there from Parker there on the fourth there. 2 minutes remaining there. He plays ball there to Weeks, and he's got lucky there that it's going backwards there, but does he pick it up there? Ball the more? No, he doesn't, and it's gonna be picked up there by Dylan Woods there on the first, and on the second here from Brian Toho there as well, and Isaac Tungle there. He spreads out there for Lua there, and then on to the pass there to Selma there on the third, and then they're gonna say it's gonna be a penalty there for not clearing the rock there, and yeah, it's gonna be the Panthers ball there to tap and pass it there to Lua there, and then on to Lenu there on the first, and he's going to play the ball there slow, and it's going to be another six again, six again as well. So the Panthers they're just going to take it simple as well, or maybe not. On the inside there, Edwards as well. He's going to a fourth, or maybe they're going to go for the field goal here. Who knows? Lukey, and then on to the grub kick there for Cleary. There's no way! Oh my goodness gracious, there's no way! What a grub kick there for Sonny Luke, and what a way to end the match as well. And Nathan Cleary just puts the nail in the coffin there for the man of Warringah Seagulls there. And it's like the Cleary is having the selfie meme where he takes the selfie there, and right next to the selfie over there, it's the Seagulls in on grave as well for this match here, and yeah, that's pretty much the sums up the game here for tonight here, and that sums up the performance there for the many Warringah Seagulls as well. And wow, wow, holy crap, what a try there from Nathan Cleary. And that's going to boost up my fantasy score as well for myself as well. Luke, he's done a good job there for me for getting the try assist there for Nathan Cleary. And Toho there also scoring there tonight. He's going a couple of meters as well, and he's also got a try assist as well onto Dylan Edwards as well. So yeah, both of my fantasy players there, they both got a try assist. And one has got a try as well. And yeah, all the Panthers fans are the singing the victory song as well for the Panthers. And Cleary to kick it to kick it there, which I'm sure he should be doing. And yeah, this was a very embarrassing performance here from the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles as well. And yeah, he takes it there, and that's 44 points there. 212 there to the Prim Panthers as well, and that's full time there. A bloomer stain as well. The Panthers there just pouncing on the Seagulls there as well. Too good, too fast pace, and yeah, the kicking game as well from the Seagulls there was terrible, and it came back to bite them there as well. They weren't using Tom Roach there uh, that much as well. It was a tough return there for himself as well, but at least he can pat himself there on the back as well. That he at least got himself there a try as well on his return. So yeah. The next game here is the Broncos and the Canberra Raiders, and yeah, um this is a message there to Seattle. Please, you need to start Cooper Johns at number 6. I don't know why they started K Weeks there at number 6. I would personally maybe go for him there for the utility role as well. If I was C ball there, so yeah. But other than that, yeah, the Seagulls errors there just cost them also a lot, and the Panthers with so much possession, the Seagulls were not fit enough to stop a fast-paced Panthers outfit there tonight, Blue Bet Stadium, and yeah, they had to do it tough there away, but it's a piece of cake there for the Panthers, and they will be facing it off against So who are the Panthers going to play? Are going to play uh, for next week. They're going to play against the so the so the Prem Panthers. They're going to play against the I think they play against they play against um the Knights are away. So yeah if the Knights can get a win against the Warriors, then my the Knights and the Panthers here could possibly be the game of the round. Who knows? So yeah, if the Knights do have a chance to be brave enough to cause an upset there back at home there as well. Well, they have to do it up against a big test there against the New Zealand Warriors as well. And yeah, we'll have to wait and see there for tomorrow, which I am going to be live reacting to the Newcastle Knights and the New Zealand Warriors matches for tomorrow as well. I cannot wait to live react to that because I've been really wanted to react to a Warriors game as well since uh I've been missing the last two Warriors matches as well since they have been so impressive there as well, and they're like on 2011 form as well, and Sean Johnson is possibly at his peak there for the Warriors as what he was there back in the day as well, and especially for the Kiwis as well. So who knows? Maybe Sean Johnson, who is the captain for my fantasy there as well, can maybe score a blinder there for tomorrow afternoon. So yeah, Nave clear there for the man of the match, which is um pretty obvious there. He's going always good there. Consistently there throughout week by week, and yeah, that's gonna be it there as well for the live reaction. If you guys are brand new to the channel as well, please give a like and subscribe to the channel as well for more loaded content there coming in the near future as well. And let's go up to 500 subscribers there as well before the end of Easter. And yeah, there's been National Sports Law here. I enjoy the Broncos and the Raiders game, and I'll see you all tomorrow here for the Newcastle Knights and the New Zealand Warriors live reaction as well for your Sunday afternoon match there as well for some footy. So I cannot wait for that. And until then, this has been Nash Sports here. Take care and peace.